G'day, Steel Nation, and good morning in America. I believe it is your Sunday morning. Man, the Pittsburgh Steelers are making some moves, not only on defense, but also on offense. Nate Herbig and the new signing, Isaac Maleo, I think is how you pronounce it. Let me double check with Brooke Pryor here. Isaac Malo. Now, I did do a breaking news video about this. The Steelers indeed signing Isaac Malo. I will get the pronunciation correct, to a 3-year deal, and he started all 20 games last year and made it to the Super Bowl. Andy Weidl brings a former Eagles O-line across to the state of Pittsburgh. Now, we already covered the breaking news, but I'm just super hyped, man. I'm just super hyped about this team. And we're starting to bring back that Blitzburg on defense. You go and get two blokes there. You cut Miles Jack, which I did like. I like Miles Jack. I thought he was a good middle linebacker. I was hoping for him to have a chance this year in 2022, but you let go of Devin Bush, you let go, or you allow them to walk, and you don't re-sign Devin Bush, you don't re-sign Spillane. You bring in two new guys who are captains, right? In Edwards, and who's the other bloke's name? I'm see, there's that many names out there. I'm losing them. Edwards and Holcomb, right? Cole Holcomb and Edwards, two new blokes there. You sign Kazi, you got Larry Ogunjobi. You're bringing back Blitzburg over there, and now Andy Weidl is bringing his guys from the Eagles, right? Nate Herbig was a New York Jets player and also fielded the Eagle on stage, and he's signing now Isaac Malo. I cannot pronounce it. Malo. Anyways, I will get these guys' names down as we move along and start watching more highlights, understanding more film, start watching their press conferences, stuff like that. But I'm super hyped, Steeler Nation. And I hope you guys are too, because they're making the right moves. And yes, they're not the biggest splash moves. They bring in two guards, right? We all know last year that Dan Moore wasn't the best left tackle. Could they go and play Isaac on that left-hand side? You know, Kevin Dotson, I believe his contract is moving, or it's his last year, I'm pretty sure, this year or the next year. I think he has one more year to go with his contract, right? So you got two new guards. Kevin Green's still there at center. There's been an idea as well, could Kevin Green play fullback? I don't know if they're going to do that, but it seems like the Steelers are getting more physical, not only with the defense, with Blitzburg, but they're bringing back smash mouth football, and they're going to be trying to protect Kenny Pickett. Like, they got James Daniels, I like him. Mason Cole, I like him too. With that's pretty much two new offensive guys last year and two new guys this year. And who knows what's going to happen this year in the draft, right? Do they go and get someone at 17 or 32 and improve the offensive line even more? Andy Weidl was known to be successful rebuilding the offensive line and defensive line in Philadelphia, right? And Omar, Kahn, and Tomlin and Weidl have all talked about building in the trenches. And I want to give a good shout out to my mate State from the Steelers, because I still have it. You've got to build in the trenches, right? They say the game is won and lost in the trenches. Shout out to you, Daniel May from State of the Steelers. He sent me that. It's always funny. But that's exactly what they're doing, right? On the offensive line, bring two new blokes in. You sign a 3-year deal. The guys are mountain of a man. I'm super hyped about this team. So next year with Kenny Pickett, right? You have him protected. You hopefully can start to run Najee more. You're backing up Jalen Warren. Who knows if we're going to re-sign Benny Snell? I don't think so. But you don't know. He could be a third down guy and could be the special teamer. Do you see Master T come into the mix too as a third down running back? He's on the practice squad, right? You have Jalen Warren, who's your number 2 back, who's a fantastic back, and could possibly push for number 1 in other teams. Najee Harris is going to have so much fun behind this line because all these guys are physical, right? Physical. And like, I want to show this video one more time, and then I'm going to wrap it up because I am super hyped about the new offensive line, the moves being made. The free agent period is going crazy right now. We're bringing these players in, and everything I see dudes want to hit people in the face. That's all I see. And when push comes to shove, after the draft and things are all sorting out, and the Steelers go to Latrobe and they start, becoming a band of brothers and start fighting for one another, we're going to see this team fight for wins. We definitely are, right? I want to show you guys what I think I showed you the other day on the live, but listen to Nate right here Talk about the Steelers.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? It's everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football. We love football. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to represent.
That guy there, Nate Herbig, is 6'4". The other bloke, Isaac, 6'3", right? These fellas are keen to play. They're keen to play football. They're getting 2-year, 3-year deals. They're ready to play. So shout out to Omar Kahn. Shout out to the Steelers organization. And shout out to Andy Weidl as well. Because at the very start of the free agent period, we were standing around going, come on, do something. Come on, do something. Shout out to these guys, man. The Steelers are bringing in guys who want to tackle, who want to push someone in the face, who want to push over the defensive lineman, right? They're bringing in guys who want to be physical. They're bringing back Pittsburgh on defense, and they're bringing back smash mouth football on offense. And I can't wait, man. We still have so many more moves to go for this free agent period. Then we have the draft. Then we have the training camps. This is going to be some fun times to watch. And Kenny Pickett also in his second year. George Pickens in his second year. Calvin Austin, who we haven't even seen yet. There is so much to be optimistic about and positive about this team. So many players in this team, like they're all young fellas. And if they can just sort some things out and get things together, this team could be a playoff team next year. This team could win in the division, but it definitely can be a playoff team, a wild card team, and hopefully get 11 or 12 wins and make the wild card. They're going to make some noise this year in 2023 just because of all the guys they're bringing in, that new leadership, that new black and gold, here we go, Steelers mentality of don't mess around, and if you get in my way, I'm going to knock you over. Najee has it, Warren has it, Pickens has it, right? The new guards coming in, they have it. Mason Cole, James Daniel, he has it. All these dudes have it. They're physical. Fryermuth, he has it. If they re-sign Gentry, he has it, right? All these dudes have that notion of like, don't mess with me, get out of my way. It's good to see on offense, and it's fantastic to see on defense as well. Young blokes coming in and saying, you know what? I'm going to make this my all. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to play for Mike Tomlin, and we're going to win. All right, guys, I'll see you later, man. I'm hyped, man. This is such good news from yesterday. It's fantastic. I'll see you guys later.